Hi, I'm Charles Cecil. I'm the founder and managing director of Revolution Software, and I'm the director of the Broken Sword series. I'm going to talk about the manuscript and the PDA and the way that they work within the context of the game and within the context of the puzzles.
Can you decode it, George?
Not fully. I need a library or a database.
In Broken Sword 1, we had the idea of a manuscript and the way that it conveyed the background history. And I think it worked very well. And it was something that I wanted to repeat in Broken Sword, The Angel of Death, because the background history is so important in terms of the story and in the terms of the way that it's resonated to the current day and how it's affected a modern day conspiracy. What we have in the game is a really beautifully drawn manuscript, but it's completely interactive. And within that manuscript is hidden clues. The first clue, the most obvious one, is the writing at the top of the page, which reads, "Below the fortress of the one true patriarch awaits the angel, for he who is worthy and follows the path of righteousness." And it becomes very clear that actually the angel is the treasure that Anna Maria is after.
It doesn't look much like treasure to me.
At its most basic level, if they can find out which the fortress is and who the true patriarch is, then they're halfway there. So in the manuscript, we've actually hidden that within the pictures. So on the left hand side we have two characters. One is a holy man, another is a king. By exploring the manuscript, George can use the information and the knowledge that he has to work out who these people are. Now, I don't want to give too much away, but I think it would be fair to say that because this is burning and because this is a Templar manuscript, it wouldn't be too much of a jump to realise that actually this is the King of France and the Pope of France being burned. So by examining the manuscript, you can determine what's going on in the story. Another source of information is the PDA, and the PDA actually gives you information about medieval subjects. And we also thought it would be fun to take it slightly further, and so we've introduced a hacking element. This requires the player to hack into various databases. We felt that because in real life you wouldn't be able to do this straight away, it gave us the wonderful opportunity to use the PDA to hack through the form of a hacking game. But having hacked it and having downloaded the information can cross-reference with the manuscript, and by looking at both sets of information you can work out who the true patriarch is and you're on your way. So that, I think, is going to make it much more interesting, and it's also going to educate the player about the background history, which I think is sort of cool. I'm really pleased with the way it works.
The link with Baphomet proves that there's some kind of Templar connection here.